What's up guys, Kaz here, and today we're going to be doing some G1 guild battles, and as usual I'm going to just kind of take you step by step through my thought process on how I counter these guild battles, and hopefully that helps you out a little bit in picking your own counters when you guys are doing guild battles or siege. So let's jump into the first fight. Alright, so for the first fight we've got a Khmun, Vigor, Skogul defense on the first team and a Mor, Lauren, and Rika defense on the second team. So the first one, I actually like to counter the Khmun, Vigor, and Skogul with a Tessarian, Lauren, and a Vigor. So that is actually a free-to-play counter for those of you that are looking for a good counter for this particular defense. This one's all over the place. But what I usually try to do is I try to kill off that Khmun first, apply the Oblivion with Tessarian, and just control him with the Lauren. Now, all three of my monsters are on a little bit of a tankier build. My Tessarian is on Vio Will. He's got attack HP. I've got my Lauren on a Swift build, and she is on speed, HP, and accuracy, 100% accuracy, because I do not want to miss any of the pushbacks. And then I've got my Vigor on Vio Will, and again, speed, HP, and HP. I could use a little bit more accuracy on him, but it does the job, so not a big deal. But the idea is that Skogul is not going to be able to do a whole lot to these tankier monsters, and if I leave him alone, then by the time I've killed off Khmun, then I really have no problems. Skogul's got, a couple, 2-3 turns left before he can throw his stone up in the air, and by then Vigor's already healed, and I'm already taking down the enemy Vigor. On the second team, we have a Mor who is going to AoE strip, a Lauren, and a Rika. We cannot bring an immunity into this safely just because I know that the Lauren and the Water Ryu have the ability to strip. So instead, what I think I want to do is I'm going to bring in my Tetra. For those of you that don't know, Tetra's passive will reduce the cooldown of all of the debuffs that are on your team every time she takes a turn. I've got her on a moderately tanky build, Vio Broken. And what we're going to do for the Lauren, because I know she will target Dark the whole time, and there isn't a whole lot of heavy damage going on even with the defense break, I'm going to bring my Joltan in. And he's just going to absorb the Lauren, and with the defense break on him, he's also going to absorb the attacks from Mor and from the Rika. And then for my primary damage dealer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a multi-hit water monster if I've got one. Let's see here. I'm already using Vigor on the other team. Well, Vigor would have been my answer. Why don't... Actually, you know what? Let's bring Sierra. That way, we can just drop the bombs on Mor, and when we're ready to detonate, Sierra's detonation actually triggers his passive, and then the bomb can kill him. So we'll go and do that. I'm not too worried about a whole lot of damage coming out of there, and I'm not worried about the dots from Rika, just because Tetra is going to clean that up nicely. So let's jump right in. Alright, so I've got first turn with my Lauren. I'm going to push back and heal block that Khmun. So we'll push him back. We're going to do some damage to that Khmun. And then we're going to let's see if we can finish off the Khmun with my Tessarian. Yes, we do. Awesome. Now we're going to go to work on that Vigor. Again, we don't care about that Skogul. This team can very easily take a couple hits from that Skogul, so I'm not worried about it. And so we'll take down that Vigor. We'll boost up that HP a little bit, push back that Vigor a little bit more, or just kill him. And then we can auto out from here. That Skogul will not be taking another turn as long as I've got this Lauren in this team. And so there you have a very easy free-to-play counter for the Commune, Skogul, and Vigor. So round 2, the Moor went and pushed back everybody's attack bar, stripped everything out, and let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and kill that Rika first. Drop that bomb. We'll go ahead and take down... Oh, Lauren is on counter. Okay. Let's actually put up a shield on the Sierra. And then let's see if we can kill this Lauren. And we can. Beautiful. Got my Sierra stunned. That's okay. Let's go ahead and finish off that Rika. I don't have a bomb yet, so this is going to trigger Moor's passive, but he shouldn't be able to do a whole lot of damage here. So let's just go ahead and trigger that. Let's go ahead and finish him off here. Or not. Everyone's favorite drink, Sierra Mist. Alright, but that's okay. We actually should just be able to auto this one out, even with the passive there. Not a whole lot more is going to be able to do against this team. And he actually just killed himself against the Jolton. So there you go. Let's go on to the next fight. Alright, so for the next fight, we've got a Fran Cocky and the blue Cocky, can't remember his name, Suiki. So we've got Fran, Cocky, and Suiki on the first team. On that one, I am not seeing a whole lot of speed, so what I would suggest doing here is just bring in your Copper Bulldozer Amesity team. And so I'm going to do that. I'll have my Amesity boost up my Copper. We'll take out the Suiki right on the word go. My Bulldozer will take out the Cocky, and Fran is not going to be able to kill those 3 from there. On the second one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my Fengyan, Rocky, and my Wusa. You don't have to go so premium on this one. This is just a team I like to bring. So all of my monsters on the on this battlefield are on will. So I've got my Bulldozer. He's just on whatever will. Not a crazy good build, but it does the job. I've got my Amesity on Swift Will. Not my fastest Swift set, but again, I usually only bring this into teams that I deem to be pretty slow, so it shouldn't be an issue with him getting first turn. And then my Copper, you got your typical Rage Will build. Again, not the strongest build, but he does the job, and he's able to kill just about everything that I go up against. On the second team, my strategy is really to just kill that Miho with my Rocky, and the other 2 should not be a problem. That Miho should be able to go down 1 hit from the Rocky, and Fengyan should be able to very easily take down that Chow with the help of the Wusa and the Rocky. So, not anticipating a lot of issues here. Alright, I did get first turn. They were actually a lot faster than I thought they would be. So let's go ahead and let's boost up that Copper and take out the Suiki as we planned. Easily done. He's going to go ahead and defense break my Copper. That's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and one-shot that Cocky. And then from here, we can just auto it out. Not a big deal. So anytime you can real quickly eliminate 1 or 2 units like that, you should be able to clear it out pretty quickly. Alright, so here we're going to go ahead and put up the shield and the immunity. We don't want the Miho to stun any of my units here. So let's go ahead and get the defense break on the Miho. She'll counter, take her turn, and we'll go ahead and finish off that Miho. And Rocky's third skill, if you don't know, goes through any ability that prevents death. So you've got your Mihos, your Garos, your Theomars. She's going to go through all of those with her skill 3. And it prevents revive, so it also is a great counter to Pernas, Tyrannus, and any other number of revivers. So let's go ahead and let's work on this Chow a little bit here. Apply that defense break. And even though we've got elemental disadvantage here, I think I'm going to try to I'm going to try to turn cycle with this Rocky just a little bit, and got absolutely nowhere. That's okay. Let's put up that shield. Let's do a little bit more damage. Can we win? We cannot defense break this Chow to save our life. That's alright. Let's, alright, there it goes. Got a Vio proc, took out the Chow. Can we get a defense break on the aerial? No, we gotta sleep and then a Vio proc to wake him back up. Alright, so let's go ahead and put up our shield and immunity. This honestly should be pretty straightforward. Get the defense break on there. And another cool thing about Rocky's third skill is that it can't glance. So even when she has elemental disadvantage, she's going to do good damage to the monster. However, at this point, I don't think I'm close enough to being able to kill him. And he would just heal himself right back up. So I'm going to work him down just a little bit more before we use that third skill to finish him off. And so we should be able to do it this time around. So we'll go in for the kill. And GG. Oh, no. She missed a crit. Alright, that's okay. We cleaned up. Alright, and then on this last fight, before we go in and pick our teams, I forgot to show the runes on my Feng Yan team, so we'll go ahead and pull that up. I've got my Feng Yan on Vio Will. Got him on Speed, HP. It's not an overwhelming amount of HP or defense, but it is enough to kind of offset any of the weaker bulldozers that try to kill him. Because with the towers and the guild flags, he's easily over 40k HP. On the Rocky, I've actually got her on double shield Will. Reason I have this is because I like to use this team against Sierra Orion Perna teams, and that is to offset Orion's strip, so that there is a good chance that nothing's going to land, and I'll be able to take out my threat right away. And then I've got, I guess on that one, she's got speed, crit damage, attack, pretty typical build for Rocky. And then on my Wusa, I've got him on Vio Will, speed, HP, and HP. So on this one, the first team is a Fran, Katarina, and Chloe. And what I think we're going to do, typically your Chloes are built super fast, and then your Katarinas are super slow. So as long as you can get in there and strip that Katarina of the invincibility, or reset those cooldowns, then she is absolutely no threat. You kill her, and it's over. Fran and Chloe aren't going to be killing anybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our Sekhmet, who has the ability to strip and to reset the cooldowns. And the second one, we actually are probably going to want a backup stripper, just so we can get rid of that invincibility if need be. So let's actually, I think Lauren will probably be too fast for this. Let's actually bring in the Escher. He is significantly slower, not on the best runes, but he should be able to do the job nicely. Got him on speed, crit damage, HP, since his third skill does scale on HP. So we'll go ahead and bring him into that. And then we've got our sustain in the Escher. Actually, they should be able to 2v3 that. But just for a little bit of insurance, I am going to bring my Vigor in so that we can do a crit damage or crit rate reduction on our team, just in case everything fails. So on the second one, we've got Naomi, Rauk, and Vigor. I expect them to be super fast. But I don't expect them to be able to withstand much of anything. And they do not have a strip, so we could actually abuse immunity and shields. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring in our Feng Yan and our Wusa again, and this time for the middle player, since there isn't a whole lot of HP that's going to be on that Naomi or that Rauk, I'm going to bring my Skogul. and then we should be able to just very quickly take them out. And there, the Chloe was indeed very fast, so we're going to go ahead and strip the immunity off of the Katarina there, and we're going to reset her cooldowns. Got it. And from here, she actually is absolutely no threat whatsoever. So let's go ahead and just work her down a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and give ourselves a speed buff so that they can blow through their skills, and we'll go ahead and take down that Katarina. Ooh, super squishy. Alright, down goes the Katarina, and from here we should be able to pretty much just auto out of this. Alright, last fight. We're going to go ahead and put up our shield and immunity, and that should pretty much secure that they are not going to be able to do anything to us. I'm going to go ahead and put up my counterattack for that Rauk. Go ahead and throw the stone, and we'll start working on that Naomi. So bring her down. We got rid of the Naomi, and we should actually be able to take out the Rauk here and then auto out from here. And easy GG. So anytime you see a team that has a lot of defense break but no strip, just bring immunity, and it's pretty much over. Bring your friends, bring your Chloes. If you're fortunate to have a Wusa, bring a Wusa. You can always make a Lulu. You got tons of free-to-play options as well. So anytime you see just no strip, just abuse the heck out of that immunity. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys found that helpful. If you did, I would appreciate it if you subscribed and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any counters for any of these teams that I've gone up against, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, peace out.